I mean, I would do it now if I were you, to be honest. But if you want to go to my YouTube channel, you can go to my bio link on Instagram, click the bio link. It should be the top link available in the bio link to watch the live that's going to be coming, which is the new content drop. A bunch of new pieces coming out right now for you guys. Um, I want to help you also. It's here, and there'll be a couple other things. In fact, if you stay through the entire live, you'll have 2 bonuses for free. All you have to do is go to my YouTube channel to watch. Again, it'll be there. Just go check it out. You'll see it. Go to my bio link. You can find it, and we're getting ready to rock the show here, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you're ready to go. And YouTube will be with you momentarily as we get ready to kick off the live event. I will see you guys momentarily, and let's have a fun, exciting content drop here in 2 minutes. So see you guys soon, and we are ready to rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Nos vemos. See you guys soon. I've put a lot of hours into this, and I'm super excited to help you guys make better decisions through Youth Soccer and help change stuff. And we'll see you guys momentarily. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. I hope you can hear me. So if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up or let me know in the chat or something that you can hear me. I'm trying to figure 2 things out, and then we'll get started momentarily. And we'll run through this, man, just to give people an opportunity to hop in and do what they need to do. Let's see. I don't need to do this account, but let's try this a different way. All right, I am now in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just give us. Oops. So I can hear myself, so that's a good test to figure out that it works. Done. All right, so I'm going to give everybody a couple of minutes to kind of get in, get situated, grab a popcorn. As you guys know, this is the November 22nd, 2023 content drop. I hope you guys are ready. I did the World Cup event in September, and this is now the content drop the day before Thanksgiving, which I'm going to touch on shortly and momentarily, but at least want to give you that opportunity to, kind of see what's going on, see what's coming. And I think there's a couple of pieces in here that you guys will absolutely love and enjoy. And super excited, man, to help people make better decisions. I know some of you guys call me the angry soccer guy. That's okay if you do. But you'll kind of see through here in this format of the live what's going to be happening. And like I said, if you stay through the entire thing, at the very end, I'm going to give you guys 2 bonuses for you guys. As you guys know, I love to provide value to you at the end, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So as you guys can see, hopefully you can see everything. Content drop November 22nd, 2023. Are you ready? And that's the main theme and idea behind this one. So we're going to start in officially 3 minutes. So just make sure you're getting all that ready to go and rock. And obviously we'll have fun doing this, man. So YouTube channel is Kyle C. Wilson Official. And if you guys want, you can obviously go watch this as well. If you go to my bio link on Instagram, you click it. You can, if you go to the bio link, you can find it and run it, no problem. So yeah, we're going to be killing this, ladies and gentlemen, ready to rock momentarily. We're going to be taking off Instagram shortly, man. So if you actually want to watch this, go to my bio link on Instagram, click on the one that says content drop, and you can go and watch the event that's going to be popping here momentarily. So, we'll make it happen, man. We're ready to rock and roll, ready to kill this. More content coming to you guys for people that are looking to navigate and go through the system. And I'll touch up on briefly, like everything that I want to talk about here in a couple of moments. But it's just, again, trying to help you guys make better decisions in the long run. And there's no shortcuts, there's no cheat codes, there's no nothing. It's make it happen and work for it. So hopefully that's what happens here momentarily. And we're going to start in 30 seconds. Instagram's going to be closing up, folks. So if you want to watch this content, please switch to YouTube and it'll all be there for you. So we're ready to make this rock. Should be fun. Actually, shouldn't be that long. Should be pretty quick. And towards the end, we'll talk about some details. And if you have questions, we'll knock them out, man. So hopefully we'll have a lot of fun with this and we make it work the day before Thanksgiving. All right. So without further ado, guys, I want to start. I don't want to keep anybody waiting too long. You guys have lives. I have lives. We want to get back to it. But long story short, this is my next content drop, which is today, November 22nd, 2023. The question I have is, are you ready? And as you guys know, like I was mentioning a second ago, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. And I'm incredibly thankful to everybody. Whether you like my content, whether you don't like the content, just, being the guy, even if you think I'm the angry soccer guy or whatever, like I thoroughly enjoy doing the content, delivering what I do, because at the end of the day, I wanted to make a difference. And to create that, I felt this was the perfect opportunity the day before Thanksgiving to say, I'm incredibly thankful for every single one of you, even ones that knock me, support me, everything in between, calling me the angry soccer guy or not. I am grateful and thankful for you guys because that means I have some sort of place or value in your life, and I have your attention and your time, and that means the absolute world to me. And that's what I'm looking to do here, and that's why, you're giving me your most valuable resource, your time and attention. And that's why I'm incredibly thankful to be in the position that I am, to be able to deliver content for you guys that a lot of you have told me that helps. Some people have said it doesn't. That's okay. But at the end of the day, it's here to help. I'm trying to be here to help you guys make better decisions. So that's why I'm incredibly thankful. And the day before Thanksgiving, I wanted to release this for you. Now, what you're going to find with this content drop is actually quite a few pieces. Like, I put a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy into this one. And I truly felt I went above and beyond with this content drop. And I really hope that you guys find value. And if you do, I would greatly appreciate if you could share this with somebody. Like, whatever the content piece is, if you could share that with somebody, maybe somebody that hasn't seen the channel yet, seen the things that are available. because it's a lot of work, and we're continuously, especially moving into 2024, there will be more content drops in different ways. So you'll see that coming later, but we wanted to make sure that we could continue to give you guys value, and always find new ways to be different and think outside the box. And that's coming with this. So the first piece with this, and I'll try and touch on each one as we go through. The first one is a big one, probably the biggest one, or maybe the second biggest one, which is developing a 1% player framework. There are 33 videos or content pieces within this framework. So I want to say that again. There are 33, and they're in systematic order from top to bottom that you're going to want to go through, that are now available on my YouTube channel that you can see after this live. And everybody asks me, Kyle, how do you, like the number of times I've gotten a message on Instagram, Kyle, how do we develop a 1% player? And a 1% player is a guy that's going to like an MLS Academy, not MLS Next Pay to Play, an MLS Academy, getting to Europe, getting into college and playing. And then, of course, if you're greater than that, that's above a 1%. But we're trying to get the pieces in place to develop a 1% player. So what you're going to find in this framework is all the key secrets and insights that I have either discovered, I have done, or I've communicated with people that have done it, to create this platform and process for you with the 1% player framework. And I think it's an absolute gold mine. So if you have not checked it out, which you haven't yet, you will want to do so ASAP and go through that. It is over 33 content pieces to look at and review. And it'll help you guys. And, if you want to bring your player along to go through that, I would recommend it as well, because I think it's a great opportunity to get, more people involved to think with the bigger picture. Because the thing that comes with this is when we're talking about developing a 1% player, you're going to want this type of conversation. You're going to want people coming up to you saying, who is this kid? Who is this player? And how did he or she, part of my French, get so damn good? Like, that's the type of stuff. So like, you finish a game and people from the other team or the other coach or people that aren't even a part of your team are coming up and asking you, who is this kid and how did he or she get so damn good? And that's when you know that your player is closer to the 1%. And of course, there's levels to this, right? If you're having that happen in recreational and you're playing in recreational, then, there's another step above that, right? When you get, for example, to a bronze level player and they're absolutely crushing bronze, there's silver. And then when they're crushing silver, they go to gold. Gold would be like the top 8 to 10%, but only 1% will dominate and be a beast in gold. And that's the whole idea of developing a 1% player, is to get a player that is an absolute beast and stands out on the field. So with this content piece, you're going to find all of that and more. And the great thing about this is every time there's more stuff, I can add it. So the door is always open for new content pieces. Now, this is why I said the 1% player framework might be the second biggest content piece. And the next one you're going to see right here, or what you should see now, is the Youth Soccer Value Calculator. Now, I've made this comment multiple times, guys. If you listen to anything that I say, anything that I do, pay to play is not going to go away. It will not go away. And the simple reason for that is there is absolutely zero incentive for an organization to make it free. And I'll give you personal experience with this. So there's really two pieces of this. So I have an LLC and a nonprofit, right? And the nonprofit literally provides soccer to kids that are underprivileged for free. They do twice a week, free. They don't pay for the uniform. They don't pay for the training. They don't pay for the equipment, the balls, nothing. We take care of all of that. Now, we did it last year, and we had 96 kids in the program playing for free, all kids that didn't have the financial resources to do so. Now, where I'm going with this is, what we got out of that was a lot of goodwill. We're like, hey, we're making a difference in the community. These kids cannot afford to play. We're providing that opportunity. And I'm not talking about, by the way, a single scholarship on a single team. That's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to going to places where people don't want to go and providing free soccer class. That's what we did. We had 96 kids participating last school year. Right now, we're at, I think, 24 students that are playing for free right now. We're working to rebuild it because we do it throughout the school calendar year. And the benefit that we get is we get goodwill out of that. Like we feel like we're making an impact in the community. But other than that, there is absolutely no reason, no incentive, and no benefit to offering for free in this country. And part of that is because the only organizations that can get benefit for having free is MLS academies. They get the value of having training compensation and compensation for formation. Nobody else is allowed to have that. And what that means is, I'm going to quickly summarize it for you, is that if your child plays, for example, for an MLS academy, every single year that they're within the program, that MLS academy and MLS in general owns a percentage of your child's rights. So it's free, or at least almost all of them are free. And they get to make it free for your child, everything free, but they get a percentage of your child to go to the next level. So if they get bought by somebody, they get paid for the training compensation and solidarity payments. And that is the difference that allows organizations to be free and actually make, that's the incentive for being free. They have a reason to be free. And the average organization, like my nonprofit, has zero reason to be free other than we want to help people and make that type of impact. So that's why this piece here, the Youth Soccer Value Calculator, is so important, unbelievably important, like incredibly important. Because now what you're going to be able to do, and actually, if you want, I'll show you at the very end what it actually looks like. But this way, like I mentioned a second ago, pay to play is not going away. But with this, you can actually determine value. And there's two ways to do that. The first one is the monetary value. So like, for example, how much you're paying per hour, you can determine that. And then there's bonuses that I've set aside for you to navigate through to understand, am I getting additional value out of this on top of what I'm paying for? Because the thing is, if you're paying, say, $3,000 a year for soccer, what on top of that are you getting? And that's what the bonuses is designed to help you understand what you're actually getting from this. Because it's one thing to pay your fee and you're going to get X, but there's bonuses that help you determine the actual real value. And are you above the 3,000? So for example, are you getting $4,000 worth of value? Or are you breaking even? So you're getting $3,000 worth of value? Or are you at a loss where you're paying the money, but you're losing value? So for example, you're only getting $1,000 back on that 3,000. And that's what the Youth Soccer Value Calculator is going to do. All you have to do is input the information, really critically think about it, put it through, and in 10 minutes, even less, you can figure out exactly what you're paying per hour and the value bonuses that you're getting with it. And I think that's huge. I think that will help people really phase into what they're looking for and what they're trying to get. So you'll see it later. It'll be in the YouTube content creation, and we'll talk about that later. But that's the main thing about the Youth Soccer Value Calculator, and I think it's huge. Now, the next content piece you're going to get is Kai interview. This is huge. This is a 2007 birth year player. He plays in Europe, and he doesn't play there anymore. He actually moved. He moved to a different country, which will be talked about later. But he played for the FC Basel Pro Academy in Switzerland. So one of the best academies in Switzerland. They've been in the Champions League multiple times. He played for their academy. And with that, you're going to see conversation that I have with him, one. And two, you're going to see his dad as well, who is an athletic director for a big-time school there. And just kind of understand like the ins and outs of what his life looks like and what a 1% player is, because that's a player that is 1%. It's a huge step. And you're going to get access to that interview after this live. It's going to be all available on the YouTube channel, everything. Okay, and that conversation was awesome, just from really the value you're going to find from it. I mean, just the conversation. Like I've had that one in my secret weapon catalog for a while. If you were subscribed to me on Instagram, you could see it already. But if you weren't, this is going to be something that's available for you today that you can go watch. It's a fantastic episode, and I think you'll enjoy it. I have been actually sharing some small pieces from it throughout the, like on my Instagram, for example. Now, the next one here, the Nick interview. This is another player, 2007 birth year. that is playing in Europe. He plays at the Apoel FC Academy. He is playing, so he's actually under 16, and he plays under U19. And there's a couple of things that he's doing as well currently, which is fantastic for him. But again, it's a kid that was born and raised here in the United States. I worked with him for a long time, 2.5 years, 4 times a week. And he was able to leave the United States, get to Europe. And there is actually steps to doing that, by the way, which will be talked about later at another point. But he's been there since 2019, right before COVID. And, that interview, I think, will help a lot of people understand like the ins and outs of what it's like to be in an academy. It's a different mindset. It's a different beast, especially being in Europe. That's going to be one that you won't want to miss. Okay, so you're going to stay and pay attention to that. The next one is the college coach, Coach Safe interview. He is an NAIA coach. He's a 2-time coach of the year, and he just dropped absolute nuggets with me and him having this conversation, this interview about what it takes to go through the college recruiting process. And if you have any interest in that, you're going to want to know what it takes. I know it's NAIA. Some of you say, well, it's not NCAA. The process is almost identical, if not identical. So it's just something that you're going to want to pay attention to and learn from, because in my opinion, and I don't talk about a lot of other people, his way of training and his way of implementing what he does is fantastic. So you're going to want to take a listen to that. The next one is a futsal analysis. This is a 2-2 analysis. So if your child plays futsal, this will absolutely help you kind of understand what is about futsal and what you can get from this. So you're not going to want to miss that, man. I think it's going to be huge for you guys, and it's just a look at the 2-2 system. So you're going to want to pay attention to that. Again, it'll be in this content drop that releases here momentarily. This is huge. How to be a 1% parent. And this conversation will absolutely change your life. It's just me having a conversation with another parent and them walking through their processes of why, because they didn't always understand, Kyle, why do you say these type of things? Why do you believe this? Or why do you believe that about how parents should behave and act? And one day, and she was like, you're right. And it changed her mindset, and it's only helped her and her child's relationship take off and help him become the best version of himself, the player. So how to be a 1% parent is huge. If you really want to know what you can do to help your child get to the next level and let them do it themselves, you're going to want to listen to this, and it will change your life. Next one, change your child's youth career forever. These are the steps necessary to do so. A lot of people ask me, Kyle, how should I do it? This will answer that question and help you guys make better decisions. These are the steps necessary to do so. Check it out right after this live. Now, this one, insane interview worth over $100,000. This was done with myself and Coach Piloto. And the question is, are you ready for this? Because the amount of golden nuggets within this interview or this conversation is absolutely insane. And I mean, just the value that you guys get out of this stuff, again, for free is incredible. I don't really even want to say much more. Just go watch it and see what it comes with. Next one, and this is very important because I was actually listening to a podcast this morning, and it talked about international tournament football. So like the World Cup, for example. And the teams that are the most successful are the teams that defend the best. And what you're going to find with this one is a college back four analysis. It's actually when I was playing college soccer, so it's my old team. And it breaks down all the key details found within how to be successful with a back four. So that's a right back, a left back, 2 center backs, goalkeeper, and it actually will include a defensive midfielder. So that's your number 1, number 2, number 4, number 5, number 3, number 6. And it's just secrets of the next level that you guys probably don't see very often. And it's just, again, just incredible value of content. Now, the great thing about this is you get access to all of these in what I call do-it-yourself, DIY content pieces 100% for free, which you can see here on my YouTube channel, which you guys are already on. So Kyle C. Wilson Official, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them, like 90% of this stuff, is organized in playlist. So if you click the playlist link, you can see all of it and then select the one that you want to be on and find the information. So for example, the Developing 1% framework is there in a playlist. The Use Soccer Calculator is in a playlist. You'll find it. It's there. And that's stuff that you can get and get moving on very quickly. And it's all DIY, do it yourself. And this is huge, okay? Now, second announcement for this is my website now, or the team's website, is up and running. The website right now is Kyle C. Wilson Official, which you should be able to see right here, .com. So you can go there. You can see the new website that's been put together, and just kind of go through it if you'd like to look for information. And there's a couple things that come with this that I want to make an announcement for. And I think it's time for people to understand what's coming and what's available, so people know. And the website will be a great place to look and start with. So the website is KyleCWilsonOfficial.com. So Kyle, my name, C, that's my middle initial, Wilson, my last name, official.com. It's all there. That's the website. It's up and running, and it's available for everybody. Now, this is where it gets a little bit interesting. I didn't want to do this, but I felt it's necessary now. I've had multiple people ask me with help. And they say, Kyle, we would love to pay you. We want help. Kyle, we'd love to pay you. We want help. Kyle, we'd love to pay you. We want help. And today's the day where I am making the opening. If you need help, it's available. We can set up something to help you. Now, almost everything is available for free through my YouTube channel. That is, do it yourself. If you need help, which would be do it with you, that's coming up. If you need help with do it for you, that's coming up as well. The point of this is I have received multiple people asking me for help. So if you need help, this will be available for you. And I think it's time that people can know that there's a way to help if you need help with doing it with you or doing it for you. Now, the bonuses are almost here because we're almost done through this. But first, like I just mentioned, the first one, this is huge. This is now available, and it's called the College Recruiting Masterclass, which I have an online course for through my YouTube channel, which is Do It Yourself, DIY. 100% free. Go do it yourself. Now, if you want help on how to not just navigate, but actually become a college student athlete. So the end goal is to become a collegiate student athlete. This could be basically in any sport, by the way. It's all transferable. So whether that's soccer, football, basketball, baseball, hockey, whatever sport there is, there are certain action steps. There's 28 action steps that you need to go through that you can do for free by yourself through the YouTube channel. If you want help, I am opening slots right now so that you can earn the right to be a collegiate student athlete in the future. This is a 3-month program, and it's up to 10 students maximum. So it'll be a group of people coming together, and the perfect people for this are high school student and parent, because this is all about you getting to the next level, but you will be educated on how to do it yourself so you can actually get there, and I'll be walking you through. So this will be with you to get there, and it's 10 students maximum. So that'd be a parent and a student that want to figure this out and do it themselves and learn how to do it, because I did it the hard way, and I don't want you to go through the hard way. That's why you can do it yourself for free. But if you want the help with you, that will be available shortly, which you'll see momentarily. And this is, again, the perfect people are a high school parent and player. So it's really the player as the high school and the parent that oversees it. And there'll be 10 spots available. And it'll be a 3-month program that we take you through from freshman year in high school, sophomore year, junior year, and senior year, all the steps you need to be done in 3 months. That's the target that we're trying to do. And it's just to help you guys earn a college spot and hopefully a scholarship, by the way, because what people don't know or don't understand is that it's very, very hard to get a college athletic scholarship, not necessarily from an academic side, but the athletic side is very, very hard. A coach on average has less than 9 scholarships available, which means you really got to stand out, because college coaches on average, like on the lower side, so when I say lower side, I'm talking about like NAIA, Division III, they're receiving 40 emails a day receiving. So that's over 1,200 a month. How are you going to stand out? Well, you can do it yourself for free by going through the YouTube channel and following all the steps. If you want somebody that will hold you accountable, I'll be the guy to do that for you, or my team will be able to do that for you. So that's the College Recruiting Masterclass, which will be the 3-month program, 10 student maximum. Huh? Who? What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think, and we'll talk about it. Now, the next one, this is another one that I've gotten multiple questions on, is game film analysis. So this is breaking down either individually based or team based, how to do it and why to do it. And there's really two parts to this, especially from an individual standpoint. This would be how to walk through this. You send me your game film, I go through your game film, and I break down at a segment, usually 20 to 30 minutes of stuff that I break down. And you're going to see two things. One is what you need to be successful currently, and what you need to be successful at the next level. I break both of those down for you. So I sit there, I watch the content, I create a report on both sides, and I transmit that report back to you, walking you through the steps that I just discussed. And multiple people have asked for this, and I said I wasn't going to do it, but I made the decision that you're asking enough times that we make the decision to do that. And again, it can be individually based or team based. And you'll see how that's going to come up momentarily as well. And then the final one is what we call the Obsession Elite. This is for people that if they can't work with the Beast program that we're building, then you can apply to be a part of this. And it's basically a mentorship and development process, 3 months long. And I meet with you once a week virtually, and we walk through what we want to be building moving forward. And there's a bunch of stuff that goes with this, but this is basically an application only. You can't just get in. You apply to be a part of it through the website, KyleCWilsonOfficial.com. You apply through the website to be a part of the Obsession Elite program. And it's a 3-month window where you get access to me, and I help you get to the next level. So there's a bunch of stuff that goes with this. But it's, again, using the framework, developing the 1% framework, and I help put you on that path to get there. That's the whole point of the program, and that's with the Obsession Elite. That is by application only. This is not just, oh, I pay and I get in. If you want to be a part of that program, you have to apply. I have to make sure that you're a good fit, so we'll have a consultation that goes with this. And if I think you're a good fit, then we can put you through the system and have you go through it with parent and player, because I think this is very important. Okay? But don't be bringing 8-year-olds, man. I'm not looking to make your 8-year-old kid a freaking rock star. That's not how this works. This needs to be basically 10 years old and older. 12 and older is really the preferable age range. But if there's a 10-year-old that needs it, we can talk about it. Now, next one, Black Friday deals, right? So talking about the 3 things that I just told you about in terms of this, and it's very important. So the first one is the video analysis is buy 1, get 2 free. So if you want to have video analysis work done for either yourself or your team or whatever, I can do that, no problem. Even on my YouTube channel, I have ones that I did previously. They're basically based on individual players, but you can have an idea what it looks like. And those are buy 1, get 2 free. So if you buy 1, I'm going to give you 2 of them for free. So you just got to buy 1, you get 2 for free. The second one is the College Recruiting Masterclass. The 3-month program is going to be 50% off through Black Friday. And I think that's huge because it gets you down to basically $40. I think it's actually less. I think it's like $39 a class. And I'm going to be taking you through every single step of the college recruiting process. And the last one is the Obsession Elite, is as well 50% off. And this is all found on my website, KyleCWilsonOfficial.com. If you want the help, it's there. Otherwise, guys, the great news is you can do all of this your freaking self. Do it through the YouTube channel. It's all there. But if you need the help to do it with you, I have it available for you through the website, KyleCWilsonOfficial. Now, last thing for Black Friday as well, and then we're almost to the bonuses, by the way. 2 Black Friday deals through High Soccer Prospects officially. Our Beast 2v2 tournament. We have a $25 discount, which if you want it, just send me a DM. We'll get you the code to get in, which is in Orlando, Florida. It's December 16th, 2023. It's a 1-day event. And by the way, you can still get the 2 bonuses that come with that for free. They will be free, but they have a cost. We're just giving them to you for free at no additional cost. And that is our 1v1 Beast Camp, which is January 3rd. And then our Obsession Beast Blueprint, which is almost a 20,000 that nobody has access to unless you were a part of the Beast program. If you're within Beast, whether it's the development, the education, or events, then you get access to the specific programming known as the Obsession Beast Blueprint, which is only available through the Beast methodology. And then the second one is gift cards. So these are available 2 per customer. They can only be redeemed by new customers only, and it's a 90% off gift card. So if you, for example, want to come to our Beast 1v1 camp, which is January 3rd, and you've never worked with us before, you can get a gift card that is 90% off, and you can get access to come to the event. And the event is $199 that you only have to pay $20 for. It's 90% off. It's ridiculous. So somebody could buy 2, but they're only redeemable by new customers only. So if you're looking to get, 1v1 Beast training to get access to the methodology and what it looks like, your gift card is going to be the best way to go, which will be available later by Black Friday at the latest. So these 2 will be available by Black Friday at the latest, if not today. Our team's working on it. It might be done today, maybe tomorrow, but for sure released by Friday. And that's the idea behind the Black Friday deal. So we got all of them open and ready for people if they're interested. And just putting this together. Now, bonuses, because we're at the end. I promised you 2 bonuses, but you're going to actually, of course, get more because I like to underpromise and overdeliver. So what you're going to get today with the bonuses is called the Age Group Development Curriculum. There's 4 of them. 4 content additional pieces that you get just by staying through the whole thing. And the 4 of them are player, age group, and position. So this is by each age group. So for example, U9, U10, U11, U12, U13, so on and so forth. Number of positions that they should play. Should they have a primary position? What about the goalkeeper? You get access to that. And this is all about our methodology here. The second one is called My Child is Good Framework. So if you think your child is good or okay or great, this framework will show you where you can test them to see if they have it to actually be considered good. And that's it. What? What? I have to go back.
Yeah, just say it again.
So we have the My Child is Good framework. I'm just repeating. Sorry, I was getting a call. Work. Still waiting. Yes?
No.
Okay, so the My Child is Good framework, like I said, is you can use this to determine if your child is actually good. It's through my my belief in. Why is this running? Hold on. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Apologize. Fixing that now. So, like I was saying, the My Child is Good framework. This allows you to determine if your child is actually at a decent level or not, and it's on the lower end of that spectrum. That doesn't mean they're great, and this is about the technical skill. Primarily, there are a few other pieces with it, but you'll find out. The next one is the My Personal Development Methodology. So my exact steps that I take from 1 through the development process. That's added as a bonus here. And then the final one is training formats by age. And this is, again, thinking longer term, not shorter term, because if you're only thinking about shorter term, that's just winning at the weekend. If you're a parent thinking longer term, this is about getting to the next level. So again, college or pro, this is a 10-year process. And I walk you through each age group and what the players should be doing to achieve mastery in those age ranges with small-sided games. And that's the exact bonuses that you're going to get. And instead of 2, you get 4 just by watching this entire thing. So congratulations for that. And then the last piece of this is, guys, again, I just want to say this. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for all your love, support, and everything in between with that. I will continue to keep dropping content for you. And I'll be on for another 20 minutes. If you have any questions or comments that you'd like to ask, I'll be on for another 20 or so minutes. And it just depends if you have any. And if not, that's okay. We'll move on with our day, and you guys as well. But at least it's available for you. And if you have any questions, concerns, I'll be available. You can throw them in now. Go check out the website if you'd like. Go check out the new content pieces that have come out. And as always, guys, I'm here. I'm ready to help. And it's time to think and be different. So if you have any questions, concerns, I do want to show you this as well, actually. So just so you guys have an idea of what this looks like. So this is the value calculator. I'm really excited about this one. So you can see it. So this is the Youth Soccer Value Calculator, the actual documentation. And I have an entire video that was produced with this that walks you through exactly how to do it. So I recommend you watch that on the YouTube channel first. Do that. So you have the pre-filling questions, which is the first step. You have your club cost, and then you have your extra stuff on the side here. And you can determine your pricing structure. You have your practice overview. You have this is how you determine your price per hour on the side here. And then considerations, these are the bonuses that I was talking about earlier. So to help you determine if there's 3 options, +1, which is great, 0, which means there's nothing, and a -1, which means it's at a loss. So this is no longer about the dollar bill portion. This is about what am I receiving in additional value to determine, am I at a loss? Am I breaking even? Or am I well above the price that I'm paying? So the first one is based on games. The second one is based on development. The next one is based on bonuses. These are the things like extras, so like extra training, camps, games, events, college recruiting. These are bonuses that the club is providing, and there's more. So parent education, nutrition education, speed and agility, goalkeeper training. Are they providing these bonuses? Yes or no? And you can produce your points. And then you get your final review, which allows you to determine, am I actually receiving what I am set out to do? And that will help you get there. So like I said, there's an entire program that is that you can watch. So you have access to it, and then you can fill it in yourself later. That way you can actually do that and get it running, because those are things that are huge and make a big difference. I don't know why my channel's not working now, so give me 1 second. We're having an issue here. So let me know if there's any questions, guys. I'm going to pull this back up and then hopefully see. I don't know what happened. So give me 1 second so I can get back to this. So yeah, that's it. I hope everybody got tremendous value from this. You go binge watch the content, go through it, see if there's anything else that you need to do, why to do it, and we can have it, man. So hopefully that makes sense. And like I said, we are here to help you guys get to the next level. So I'll stay here for a couple more seconds and see if there's anybody else that needs help with anything, and we'll wrap it up there, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like everybody's pretty good and running smoothly. So happy to make that happen. But that is the Youth Soccer Value Calculator. This one is huge in my opinion, and I think will absolutely change the game for many people. So you can determine your price, how much you're paying, and the value you're getting from a monetary standpoint, and then those extra bonuses, the considerations. Those are really the nitty-gritty of value that you're actually getting, hopefully. This was not an easy thing to do, by the way. It took me a lot of time, but I put it together, and I hope you guys find tremendous value from that. And yeah, man, it's just about helping you guys make better decisions. That's what we're here for. That's what we try and do. And we're here to make it happen. Coach Rivers says, do you have a direct link to professional teams? I do, but obviously the player has to be, top. I mean, just top level good. That's the biggest kicker, to be honest. If they're not top level good, it doesn't matter, man. Like, there's a couple of kids that I was trying to help, and the organization does not deem them at the level. And if they're not at the level, then they can't go through. So there's a bunch of stuff that goes with that. So yes. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So hopefully that makes sense. I hope you guys find value from this. Let me actually show you this as well before I forget. So the bonuses, let me actually share this link with you so you guys have it. I'll put it in the chat right now. This is the bonuses for the age group curriculum. It's not available to be seen yet. It will be available later. So it's unlisted, so nobody can see it yet. You guys are the first ones to get access to that. But if you go to my playlist, which you can see right here, actually, I should be able to do this a different way. Let me try this a different way. So I want to get out of studio, put everything. Let me make sure that I actually uploaded it correctly so it's available for you guys. Right here. It's public. Yeah, so you guys should be able to see that one, no problem. So I'm going to show you this real quick. So if we go to the channel, view channel. So right here, we're at my channel, right? So if you go to the playlist, you can see right here, multiple playlists. The first one, developing a 1% player framework, is now available. And I actually need to upload the youth soccer value calculator, so that will be available here momentarily once I finish the live. And it will all be there for you guys to, look at and do. So if I pull this up, just so you can have an idea what it looks like, this is the youth soccer value calculator. It's 20 minutes long, and I walk you through how to set it up and do it. Hold on, I'm trying to actually take it in front. So you can see here, I actually fill it out for you guys so you can see what it looks like. And that way you can go through it yourself and make better decisions. And that way you guys have access to this whole thing. And this is all about how to make determination of value. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's basically it. I hope everybody has a great day. Doesn't seem like we got a lot of questions. That's great. So you guys can get on with your day. And I thank you so much. Bella, be ready to cut this, please. And see you guys soon, man. I appreciate everything. Keep going for it. Keep working hard. And we'll see you guys shortly. Have a great day.